Hi, I'm Briony Kennedy, the founder of Adorn Cosmetics. Now, if you're watching this, you're interested in an oily or acne-prone routine using the Plantceuticals, which is our plant cosmeceutical range at Adorn. Now, I'm going to start you off with the AM routine, and then we'll go through PM and a treatment that you might like to use. Now, you can use the Plantceutical products by themselves, or you can definitely incorporate them with your current Adorn products. It's up to you. My tip is, when you're trying any new products, do it gradually. Maybe introduce it every second or third day until your skin is used to the change. You'll find, especially if you've got more of a congested acne skin, that sometimes it may go through a little bit of a purge when it's trying, or when you're trying a new product, which is good because it's actually cleansing itself, but sometimes it's not what you want to see. You might want that to happen more gradually. So start your routine with the Plantceuticals off in a gradual way. Incorporate it maybe every second or third day for a week or two, and then you can make the switch completely over to Plantceuticals. Okay, so in the morning, what I recommend is, whether you shower or not in the mornings, wash your face with warm water. Never pop your face under hot running water or very warm, because it will strip the skin. And even though you've got oily or possibly acne prone skin, you can still have very dehydrated skin. Now, what happens when the skin's dehydrated? It starts to promote and try and produce more oil to help protect the skin. The skin has an acid mantle, and that protective acid mantle or skin barrier function is there to protect the skin from bacteria and disease. Now, when that becomes disrupted, it produces more oil to try and help repair that. As we get older, the ability to do that is a little bit less, so we need products to help us. If you've got an oily skin, I find that traditionally, or acne skin, people in that category have often used a lot of very, very astringent or very stripping products to try and combat the oil or the acne, but then they've created another problem, and that is the dehydration, which can then cause the sensitivity and then, of course, more breakouts. So it becomes a bit of a cycle. So we want to break that cycle for you guys. So no skin under hot water. Let's stop doing that, because it's going to disrupt your skin and it's going to cause more issues. So with warm water, you are going to use the salicylic acid cleanser. This is a very potent but gentle cleanser to get rid of congestion, helps with blackheads, and it definitely helps calm acne. If you've got hormonal acne, you will know that that's something that's happening within, and most times that's something that needs to be addressed also. But topically, we can assist you by using a salicylic cleanser of a morning and of a night. I'll discuss the night routine in a moment. This will act like little Pac-Men on the skin, and they will, as you're cleansing the skin and you're foaming this cleanser up a little bit, these little Pac-Men are going to go to work at decongesting pores. They're going to eradicate dead skin, and they're dissolving all of the gunk and yuck off the skin, and they're helping get rid of any bacteria might be there as well. Now, when you've resurfaced your skin with this, you've not only cleansed, but you've resurfaced it. The skin is really beautiful, plump, more healthy, more bright, but the benefit is that it's now going to be able to take on your treatment serum and your moisturizers much better than if you don't use the salicylic, because then those products are going to have to work through dead skin, possibly congestion. This way you've removed as best you can that amount for the day, and then you can pop these other treatments over the top. They're going to work much better. Now, I think that a single cleanse with this in the morning is absolutely fine. Make sure you use a warm waffle cloth to remove your cleanser. I'm not a fan of people just using and rinsing water, because it inevitably leaves a little bit of that cleanser still on the skin. A cloth will remove it. Not only will that, the cloth will also exfoliate the skin a little bit as well. Our waffle weaves are absolutely so important for those of you with congested or acne skin, because they very much exfoliate the skin. Hand and glove go with the salicylic. But importantly, a face cloth will help remove the cleanser from the face. Splashing water is not going to get rid of all of it. So therefore you're leaving dead skin, dirt and grime behind, and you're also possibly leaving some of the cleanser behind, meaning it's going to dry the skin out during the day. So I'm really particular about making sure that people incorporate a face cloth, ours or someone else's. Make sure you incorporate that. Okay, now, of an evening. So I might just incorporate AM and PM together. Of an evening, you're going to double cleanse, okay? So you are going to use either our pre-cleanse makeup removing oil. Now, I know some people go, oh, oil, I've got acne, I've got oily skin. Oh. Oils, if they're non-comedogenic and they're, of course, suitable, not coconut oil, things that are quite heavy and can congest the skin. We're talking about oils that are non-comedogenic, and most face oils, especially in our range, are actually antibacterial. So what we want to do is cleanse the skin with our makeup removing pre-cleanse oil. That is going to attach itself to the dirt, the grime, the dead skin, and your oil. Trying to use a water-based cleanser over the top of an oil-based product or oily skin is not going to remove that oil effectively. Water and oil tend not to mix. So the best thing you can do is a pre-cleanse oil, first of all, to get rid of all of the yuck, and then you would use your salicylic cleanser as your second cleanse, and this is going to therefore get in much further, deeper into the pores, lifting and getting into that congestion, opening it up, helping prevent the blackheads, helping with the acne. And of course, the pre-cleanse oil is very antibacterial as well. So the two work really, really well together. And that would be your nighttime routine. Your nighttime routine could start at 3 o'clock. It really doesn't matter. I get asked that a lot. Do your nighttime routine whenever it suits you, but definitely do it an hour before bed, because you don't want your pillow to get the benefits of your skincare. You want your skin too. Okay, so let's get back to the AM now that we've discussed cleansing. Single cleanse of a morning, double cleanse absolutely of a nighttime, and always use a waffle and warm water to remove your cleanser. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to spritz your skin. Spritzing your skin with a face mist absolutely helps the penetration and the active ingredients of your serums to work better, because the skin is more permeable when it's wet or moist. If the skin's dry or it's drying after a cleanse, the skin is not able to absorb those products as well as it could if it was damp or had hydration on it. Now, if you've got an acne skin that is a true oily skin, the face mist that you might want to use is our vitamin C. It's a blemish mist, okay? So it's not only brightening, but it's actually very, very good for acne and congestion. But if you've got more of an oily skin, acne is not your issue. Maybe you just have dehydrated but oily skin, and you'll know because you can just sort of look at the skin, and if it looks a bit crepey, then you'll know you've also got dehydrated skin. Then try the Rosewater mist. Either way, you can't go wrong because they're both going to help hydrate the skin. The only difference being that this one will actually help attack more of the acne. So this one's going to be better if you've got more congested skin. So what we're going to do in a moment is spritz that on, and then I'm going to pop on one of the serums to show you how to apply them. But first, let's go through the serums that you could use. Making sure I'm picking up the right ones here. Okay. So everybody can use a vitamin C serum. It is a beautiful product for those of you that feel your skin is dull and you just want that really nice brightening, firming, aging, better results. Okay, so it's a beautiful product to help with premature aging, brightening, all of the things that you're probably wanting to target. Okay, so you can definitely use this one. Doesn't matter whether it's oily acne, you can use this. The other option that you've got is alternating it with another serum, and that's the beauty of serums. Serums target specific problems or pain points that you have. So cleansing cleanse, serums treat, moisturisers are a drink, and face oils are food. And then your sunscreen is your protection, and then your makeup is your beauty. So that's a way of thinking about why you need all of these steps. Again, serums are a treatment. It means they have a much more potent, concentrated amount of actives that you can either spot treat, put all over the face, and it works at a more potent level. Your moisturisers are there to deliver also active ingredients, but at a lesser rate, because their main role is to deliver hydration and moisture levels into the skin. Because if the skin doesn't have enough moisture in there, you'll find that the skin barrier or your acid mantle will be disrupted, and you need a certain level of moisture in the skin to help protect the skin from bacteria, from environmental aggressors, and that's what your moisturiser is there to do. So yes, it has all these other little benefits, but the serums are the ones that are going to target those things more specifically, and you're going to get better results quicker. Again, your face oils can also deliver amazing results to help with your pain points, but its ultimate goal is to nourish and feed the skin and also protect it against bacteria. So let's go through that one by one. With the serums, vitamin C, everybody can use that. You can definitely pop that on to have that really brightening, firming, aging, better looking skin. But if you've got more of an acne congested skin, maybe you might want to use both. You might want to alternate vitamin C at night or morning, and then you might want to use our correction serum. Okay, so this is, oh, I've got the wrong one, sorry. Here we go. We've got our blemish defense. It's more of a clarifying serum. Okay, so it's a color correction serum also. Sorry, JC, I've just lost my train of thought. So this is a niacinamide color correction serum. Now this is absolutely amazing for acne. It's also amazing for pigmentation. Niacinamide is vitamin B3, and it attacks discoloration, and it also attacks acne and congestion. So it's very, very good, but it will not dry out or dehydrate the skin. It's got some really beautiful aging better benefits to it as well. But again, if congestion or pigmentation or discoloration and you just want one serum, the niacinamide correction serum will be the best one for you. But if you want one serum that's more for brightening and firming and you don't really have pigment or you don't have congestion or acne, then stick to your vitamin C. And again, you can use both. Okay, at night time, it really doesn't matter. It's up to you which way you want to go and what routine you want to work with. And you can even layer them. If you wanted to use both morning and night, absolutely can do that. So let's pop them on so you can see how you'd layer them if you were to do so. I have got more of a dry, dehydrated skin, so I'm not going to pop this one on my face. But again, as you would, you could pop this one on as your facial mist if you've got an oilier, more congested skin. Dehydrated, oily, let's go with the Rosewater. Smells absolutely divine, love it. The Rosewater not only helps deliver the serum into the skin, but it also helps the skin get its drink that it needs throughout the day. So when you are finding that you're in and out of heating or air conditioning, this is something that you could spray every hour to keep that skin healthy and not have all of those things absorbing that moisture that the skin needs to stay healthy. I can't stress having a face mist enough. This is one that you would spritz all day throughout the day. You wouldn't do that with the blemish. This one is more of a controlling of the congestion. It's a bit more astringent than this one. So serums, let's pop on 1 to 2 pumps. Skincare starts from the nipples up. It's the décolletage, the neck and the face. Just for ease and quick, I'm going to put this on my face. I always pop the serum on my 8 fingertips, place it everywhere to get an even distribution of the product. If you just sort of put it on and then try and blend it out, you're going to find more serum in the middle and not as much on the outside of the skin. So definitely spread it around or spot it on before you actually massage it in. Use this as an opportunity to really rub the serum in, because you're warming up the skin as you're doing this, which is creating blood flow to the skin, which helps with skin renewal. And you can see, look at my face, it's getting nice and pink because I've massaged that serum in. So definitely spend 30 seconds doing that, because it's going to absorb that serum in better. Blood flow to the skin is always a really good anti-aging or aging better thing that you can do to the skin anyway. Okay, so that's the beautiful vitamin C. It smells absolutely divine. And again, if you want to layer them, you can, or keeping them separate. Let's just show you the clarifying or the color correction, which is the niacinamide. And I'll just pop. Now, these are a airless packaging type, so you'll find, oh, I love the smell of this one. Oh, you will find that you might need to pump it a couple of times to get it to work initially, just to get that mechanism to move up the chamber to dispense the product. Okay, so important to note that any of the aromas that you get from our products are simply a byproduct of the ingredients. We definitely do not use anything synthetic from a fragrance perspective, or any ingredients, in fact. So there is no synthetic fragrance. Perfect, especially if you've got more of a sensitive skin. Again, the Plantceutical range is vegan, it's cruelty-free, allergen-free, toxin-free, and of course you can send your packaging back to us the Circular Beauty way, and then we will have that recycled on your behalf. Now, the serum's done. I am going to spritz again. And the reason I'm going to spritz my face again is that if you can do so in between every layer of skincare, you're giving that skin product the best chance it's got to get in as far as it can. And the more moisture in the skin, the healthier the skin is. Okay, so it's all about layering everything with a spritz of your Rosewater, or first up, your blemish. Okay, moving on to moisturizers. Okay, so the moisturizer options you've got here, I've got a night and a day option for you, and then I'm going to go through 2 treatments that you can use. Okay, so we have our salicylic and niacinamide repairing and rebalancing night cream. Okay, so you could use our current night cream if you have that, and alternate this with this one, or you can go to this straight away. So the salicylic and niacinamide rebalancing night cream is very much a product that is going to exfoliate, as well as hydrate, as well as nourish and repair and rebalance. So it's really going to, at nighttime, think about nighttime being the time that your body is going into healing mode. So this is the product that's going to do all of your healing, increase that healing, but it's also going to help exfoliate with a salicylic in it, in a gentle way, of course, so that whilst that's exfoliating and dissolving the yuck, the good ingredients can get in there and act more potently around your fine lines, deep pores, acne, congestion, whatever it is, it's going to do it all. So this is a beautiful night cream that you can use. Okay, so moving into your day cream. The day cream that you would use for your acne, oily skin is your niacinamide moisturizer. Now, what I love about niacinamide is not the fact that it also combats, obviously, acne. It's really very good at targeting and helping with acne, but it's very good at discoloration and helping with discoloration. So whether it's age spots, pigmentation, whatever it is, niacinamide is a really active ingredient that helps target that. So we love the fact that it's gentle enough to target the pigmentation, but it's also potent enough if you've got acne or congestion, it'll also target that. So it wouldn't matter if you have more of a sensitive sort of acne skin, you can definitely still use this, and that would be your AM option or your day option. So you would pop this on straight after your serums, nighttime serum, pop your salicylic niacinamide cream on. Okay, so let's just pop the day cream on, which is just the pure niacinamide. Again, you'd put this all over the face, neck and décolletage, but just to make it simple, I'm just doing the face today. Get into the eyebrows so you don't get dry, flaky skin in there. You can definitely pop this up around the eyes. Now for the morning, if you find that eye makeup doesn't stay on the face as long as you'd like, just try and avoid putting too much nourishment around the eyes. So maybe just use your serums, maybe the moisturizer, but maybe not. And definitely not using eye creams. It might be too much during the day if you are looking at putting on makeup and having it last as long. Use your more heavier sort of eye creams for nighttime when the skin is healing and you're not wearing eye makeup. So there's a little bit of a makeup tip for you. Now again, you could spritz if you wanted to help that moisturizer penetrate a little bit further, or not, up to you. I do, but I'll leave that up to you to make your decision on which you would like to go. Understand that there's a budget issue for some people, so just do it before your serum if you can. Now, two products that I think absolutely make all the difference. So you've got all of these products that are going to help from a day-to-day perspective, and your skincare needs to be thought of very much like your diet. You can't go to the gym once and expect results forever. It's about exercising every day. It's a lifestyle choice. You can't eat well one day and then have something, bad for the rest of the week and expect great health. It's all about having the ongoing day-to-day lifestyle that is going to help you have your best skin ever, and it's something that you can incorporate and do at home. All of these salon treatments are amazing, and sometimes you need more of those invasive treatments to get quick results, especially if you've got quite damaged skin, but you definitely still need the home care. One, to help prevent as many invasive treatments as you may need, but also the upkeep of your skin, making sure it's as best as it possibly can. So these are two products that I think are absolutely worth the extra expense to get the best results out of your serums and of course your moisturisers. This is your Hyaluronic Acid gel. It's a 3%, which is really high. It doesn't sound like it, but for hyaluronic acid, that's as high as you can get. This hyaluronic serum does a lot of things, but first, what is hyaluronic acid? It's an ingredient that has a very potent ability to plump the skin because it acts like magnet to water. Okay, so it's very, very hydrating and plumping. So it does need spritzing to maximize the effect, because the hyaluronic acid binds to water and it therefore plumps up the skin. Okay, so it's very good to use and pair it up with your facial mist. What this also does, not only do you get the instant gratification of plumper, firmer looking skin from the hyaluronic acid, that's what I love about it, there's an instant gratification, but you also get the long-term effects of using the hyaluronic acid over your serum, because what this will do is it will, in a non-comedogenic way, which means a non-blocking way, will lock in your serums. Therefore, your serums can last longer, delivering the results for a lot longer, work for a lot longer, and of course, lock in that goodness for a lot longer than just popping a moisturiser over the top. So the serums you would put on first, or serum you would put on first, and then you would put your hyaluronic gel over the top. It's so cooling. So if you've actually got more mature skin like me and you've constantly got hot flushes, it's fabulous for that. But if you're someone who's a bit younger as well and you're wanting to still have beautiful skin, even if it's oily, this is going to help lock in all of those treatments. It's also a great primer for the skin, so you'll find that your makeup goes on a lot better, and it's simply because it plumps that skin out and it helps with the fine lines, the deeper lines, the pores. It just helps plump those areas out so that the makeup goes on a lot better. Does it fix large pores? No. Does it get rid of? No. It plumps those issues up for you so that your makeup looks a lot better. Okay, the other product I want to talk to you about is our Fruit Enzyme mask. Now, this is a treatment that you can do once a week, once a month. As often as you can do it is going to be what gives you the best results. Now, this is a sheet mask that you put on. It has the eyes, the nose, and the mouth cut out. It's a biodegradable sheet mask, which is great. So you can just pop it into the rubbish and it will dissolve eventually. But what's great about this is, at a more more of a concentrated level, if you remember I talked to you about the salicylic acid being a product that acts like little Pac-Man. It eats away all the debris and the dead skin and all of that congestion. That does that for you. But the Fruit Enzyme mask, it's like the big sister of Pac-Man. These are a lot bigger and they help to get rid of all of that congestion, the dead skin, for a more immediate result. So perfect if you're about to go out or you just want to quicken up the results and get that really resurfaced, smoother looking skin. Now, if you do feel a slight warm, tingling sensation, completely normal. If you do have pink skin after, completely normal. It'll take about 30 minutes for that to subside, but that is the fruit enzymes or the AHAs working stimulating the blood flow, and also, of course, getting rid of all of that congestion. Now, when you remove your biodegradable sheet mask, leave the serum that may still be on the skin. Don't wash that off. Leave it there and let that penetrate the skin. If you wanted to, you could put a night cream on after that, totally up to you, but you may find that you don't need to put anything else on. That's what's great about this treatment. You would, of course, do a double cleanse and then you would put this on. And then, as I said, you would just leave what's remaining on the skin. You can get a little bit around the eyes, but just not too much, but just a little bit is totally fine. Now, with this particular routine, it's important to remember that you can incorporate it with your current routine and slowly make the transition over to these products. If you're going to grab the routine, and of course we do have the routine available to purchase, then you can do so, but maybe just alternate it for a couple of days, working up to using the new products rather than shocking the system straight away, because the skin can go through a bit of a purge when you change products, which is completely normal. Sometimes people love that, but if you're not really wanting all of your congestion to purge that quickly, maybe you might want to just incorporate your products every other day before you transition completely across. So there is a routine for you that you can select. So you've got your cleanser, your serum, and a moisturiser, and then you'll be able to add in the extra products that I spoke about today to really ramp that routine up for you and those results, get them to that next level. So that's it for the oily acne skin. I hope you've picked up some amazing nuggets of advice of how you can get your skin looking its absolute best. And of course, if you've ever got any questions, we are here to assist you on live chat, email, or by phone.